Hello everyone! Welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Lararia Kitty. I'm a Twitch streamer who loves JRPG games, so go follow me on Twitch if you want to see what games I'm playing at the moment. Today I'm making a tier list with every characters from Persona 4 Golden. I recently beat this game and I love it so much. Please remember this is only my opinion, and I would really like to know what characters you guys like, so please share in the comments so we can chat together. So, also guys, please remember that this video may contain spoilers on Persona 4 Golden, so be careful if you haven't played the game. Oh, what I usually do when I make a tier list, I put my favorite characters in the A tier, and then at the end I decide which characters deserve to be in the S tier. So no one will go in the S tier straight away. Okay, let's start. I love making tier lists. Okay, Ai. So I kind of like Ai. I wish I'd known her better. I would put her in the B tier. So B tier is a character I like. No, maybe C tier. I think she's okay because I didn't get to know her too well. So, okay. I believe her name is Aika, and I'm not sure if she's in the game at all. I'm sure she is in the anime, but yeah, I think she's very funny, but she's not actually a great character. She's not very important. Ayane, was that her name? I think she was cute, and I felt bad for her because everyone was being so mean to her because she wasn't very good at playing her musical instrument. She was a girl from the musical band. That's the cultural club I joined, but yeah, I didn't go out a lot with her, so yeah, I think she's going in C as well. We're starting strong here. Okay, so first playable character we have is Chie. If you guys watched my Persona 4 playthrough, you guys know I really dislike her. I don't hate her, but I think she's the most annoying character in the group, so she's going in D. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people really like her, but yeah, I find her really annoying. So Daisuke was cool, but I don't really care for him. I don't have anything to say about him. Everything about him had to do with Cole, and I don't know if it's the same if you join the soccer club, but I joined the basketball club, and so I saw them a lot, but I didn't reach maximum rank with Cole level, so I don't know what their story is, and it seemed like Daisuke didn't have a proper story, so he's there. Dojima is a very, very good character. I am tempted to put him in A. I feel very bad because at the end of Persona 4 Golden, I started to doubt him, and I kind of thought he might be the killer, like the true killer. Very heavy spoilers here, but yeah. So I think he could be A. So throughout the game, he behaved very bad towards Nanako, his little daughter, who is adorable. She is really, really precious, and she was being so good. She was being like the best child ever, and he was being kind of rude, avoided her, but I understand why he acted like that. But maybe because of that, because I can't really forgive him for that, for doing that to how old is she? Like, she's like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old? No, I think she's 6 years old. So yeah, he will go in B for that. Okay, so I don't even know the name of this woman. I didn't do the social bond with her and her child, so I don't know their story. There was a small part with them in the anime, and I think it kind of was interesting. It could have been a good social bond, but it didn't even start it, so I would put them in the don't know them tier. The fox! The fox was adorable. I love foxes. Foxes are one of my favorite animals, but the fox in this game, I don't know why, but kept not liking me a lot, and so it's going in C. I don't really think the bond with the fox was great, but I didn't reach maximum level. Ooh! Very heavy spoilers here. The gas station attendant. I thought that was a very, very, very interesting plot twist. That was so unexpected to me. So I really enjoyed that part. The character itself was good. I can't say if I will put it in B. So maybe C is a good place for him or her. I don't know. But yeah, the story with the gas station attendant was very interesting. I really liked the last part. And if you guys didn't get the best ending, you're missing out, because that was amazing. That was incredible. And I loved the boss fight. Okay, Hanako. So I think Hanako was a great comic relief. I really enjoyed the parts where there was her and the teacher. Those parts were hilarious. They made me laugh so much. So I think she's good. She's C. She's alright. Hanako. She's great. I kind of like her. Oh, the old woman. I find her very nice. I kind of enjoyed the links with her, but I started it very late in the game and I wasn't able to complete it. Oh my god, I feel like I did a very poor job on my social links. I maxed every playable characters, like every one of them, but yeah, the side characters, the secondary characters, I didn't do a great job. I kind of regret it. There were some amazing stories in there. Igor. Yeah, he's alright. I don't have strong opinions on him, honestly. He looks funny, he talks funny, but he's not actually a character. He doesn't have like a personality. And maybe that's how it's meant to be. But yeah, I think he's C. Kanji! Okay, now we're talking. Kanji was one of my favorite characters, easily. Kanji was best girl, of course, and if you guys saw the cross-dressing competition, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I love him. I love his character. I love how he looks compared to how he is inside. He's so sweet and caring, and I love that at the beginning he struggles with accepting that part of him, and he tries to act all cool, and his story is accepting who he is, and it doesn't really end with defeating his shadow, because he still struggles to accept himself after that. I really love seeing his character development, and he's hilarious. God, the beach scene, oh my god. That beach scene was amazing. Okay, so the teacher I'm not really sure, because I kind of found funny the scenes with her and Hanako, but I feel like a teacher shouldn't act like that. Of course, a teacher shouldn't act like that, but yeah. So I feel like she's probably a D tier. Hanako was funny, and the scenes with her were funny as well, but she was trying to belittle every other girl in the school, so I didn't really like that. She wasn't a good character. Ko. I would put Ko like together with Daisuke. I liked Ko, and I wish I did better with his social bond. As I said, I couldn't reach the final rank, and I kind of regret it because his story was really interesting and I didn't expect such a deep story from a side character. But yeah, he deserves C, but he probably deserves better. He probably deserves B tier, same as Ayane and I, and the old lady, probably. But it's just my fault for not going to the end with their social bonds. Margaret is kind of funny and she's very cool. I like her. But same with Igor, she's not actually a character. I actually love her more in the anime. So in the anime, you don't get to go to the Velvet Room a lot. There are just like little scenes at the beginning of every episode with Margaret, and those scenes are kind of funny. But yeah, she's C. Ooh, Marie, I really like Marie. Her story was so interesting and I felt so bad for her. And yeah, when you went to her dungeon, that was amazing. I loved her dungeon. Was one of my favorites because, well, it was a very particular dungeon, but yeah, the main thing was that was basically the inside of her head, or her heart, I should say. How she saw the city. Her dungeon was the city, the town where she lived in, and you could see she really cared, and she wanted to be together with the others. And she was very tsundere. She was a tsundere character. I always liked tsundere characters. I find them funny. Mitsuo, well, I have to put Mitsuo in hate. Of course, he's a bad guy, he's supposed to be hated, but they did a good job with that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate him. I felt a little sorry for him, but nope, he's a bad guy, he's definitely a bad guy. He killed someone. That I cannot forgive. Even though he killed King Moron. So King Moron, should I put him in hate or D? I'm kinda going with D, maybe. I feel like hate is too strong, but I really dislike him. Not even close to Chia and to the teacher, whose name I don't remember. So I hated him for the first half of the game. When he died, I kind of felt bad because he was awful. He was awful to the students. He kept like being very rude to them. But yeah, when he died, did he deserve to die? I don't think so. He deserved to be fired, maybe. Yeah, I could live with that. So he's going there. I don't hate him. He's a bad character, but he's written like that. He's written to be disliked. Namatame. So he was actually a good guy in the end. But do we really like him? No. Do we hate him? No, we don't hate him. He's alright. He was trying to save our friends. Yeah, he was doing that very bad, and what he did had terrible consequences, and I really hated him in Nanako's dungeon because he was being so rude to her. See, I hated him there. But yeah, I don't hate him. He's there. Okay, so Nanako. Well, Nanako deserves to be an A tier for sure. A tier for Nanako. Nanako is the sweetest. Nanako is best girl in this entire game. She deserves everything. So, she's so mature for her age. She was staying alone at home when Dojima was not there. and then it broke my heart. And when she was so excited because she could spend some time with either main character or her father or the group of friends for the main characters, that made me so happy. And yeah, it was heartbreaking to see her being alone all the time and trying to act mature. And yeah. Oh my god, don't make me start talking about the scene in the hospital. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to talk about it. That was heartbreaking, but seriously, that was too much. I couldn't believe it when that happened. Luckily, everything went fine. And yeah, Nanako's dungeon was so pretty, and the music in that dungeon was amazing. So yeah, Nanako best girl. After Kanji, maybe. Naoki was his name. Yeah, I kind of disliked him in the beginning, so I didn't want to do his social link, so I don't care for him. D for don't care. Naoto. So everyone loves Naoto. I feel she is one of the weakest characters in the group. I really liked her story, like her dungeon and her struggle with not being able to accept not who you are, but what you look like. So that was very interesting. I didn't expect that to be in a game like this old. But yeah, that was very interesting and very, very interesting. Rise was a very nice character. I feel like she was super cheerful. She was an idol, of course. Her story was alright. It wasn't one of the best, but I really like her. She was a nice character. Saki Konishi. I kind of disliked her because she was being kind of rude when she was alive. So I'm not glad she was dead, but maybe if we got to know her better. But for what we know about her, I kind of didn't really like her. So maybe the Konishi family is not a good family. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like them. Sayako, I believe, was her name. She was so funny, guys. I'm kind of tempted to put her in C. Yeah, you know, why not? Let's put her in C. Every scene with her was so funny. And she actually had an interesting story as well. I don't know why I put this old lady here, but I find her very funny. Look at her. She's amazing. She's amazing. Come on. The difference between how she looks during the day and how she transforms for the night is amazing. She's a great character. I'm putting her in C tier. So this was the kid from the tutoring job, which I never got to do, so didn't know him. It was probably a nice bond. I saw something of that in the anime, but I don't know him. Tanaka goes straight here, next to the old lady. Tanaka is fun. When I look at his face, I think of his music. His music is amazing. You know the music, you know Tanaka's music, everyone knows it. Teddy. So people really dislike Teddy. People find him annoying. I don't. I kind of never thought he was annoying. I thought he was alright, and he was funny. He was a fun character. I'm putting him in A. I kind of got attached to him. I got fond of him. So he goes in A. It's Teddy, and come on. The scenes with him where he transformed into the beautiful girl for the dressing contest. He's a nice guy. Come on, why do you guys hate on Teddy? Teddy's alright. I like him. Yosuke. A lot of people actually dislike Yosuke, but I do like him. Yasuke is my bro. He really is. He's a great, great friend to you, to main character. And I felt so bad for him about the story with Saki. It's obvious that he had a crush on her, and she was so rude to him. She said, yeah, we should take advantage of him just because he is the son of the manager for Junes. Everyone was doing that. Everyone was like being rude to him and trying to get favors from him because he was the son of the manager for Junes. So I felt bad for him for that. And he was a hardworking guy, a hardworking boy. I know that people don't like him because of what he said to Kanji, but he eventually accepted Kanji, and they were just... yeah, it didn't look like they were joking in the beginning, but yeah, he got to accept Kanji. He was never rude to Kanji again. And those scenes were hilarious, guys, come on. So, main character. Well, I do really like main character, but could you really say main character gets an A? I'm not sure about that because... okay, so main character in the anime is amazing. I love him so much, and I think it's supposed to be like that. That is supposed to be his personality, but you don't really get that in the game because you can make choices and he never speaks in the game, never. So you kind of forget he's actually a character. But he's a great character in the anime. I really recommend you guys watch the anime and find out how funny and brave the main character is. So, does he deserve A? So, if you're wondering that, go watch him dance to Specialist. I'm joking. Go watch the anime. He really deserves A, in my opinion. He's very funny and he's a great character. He's always trying to help everyone. Like when we saw in the anime the bond with this woman and his kid and the other kid and everyone. He's always there for everyone. So yeah, I think he deserves A. And of course I got attached to him because I was playing as him. I was him. I became you, Narukami. Yukiko is my waifu. Yukiko goes in A. Wow, a lot of characters in A. Yukiko is best girl, I guess, together with Nanako and Kanji. But she's the best. She's honestly the best. So Nanako is a little girl, of course, but the story for Yukiko, you could say it was not the most interesting one, but you can see her growth. At the beginning, she felt like trapped in a cage, and seeing her break free of the cage and then willingly return to her house, to her home, that was really heartwarming. And it was her choice in the end, so that was really brave of her, and that was great. I don't really know this girl, I don't even know her name because I went to the other cultural club, the music club, so I can't say anything about her. She wasn't even in the anime. Adachi. Whew! Where do I even start? So I left him for last because I'm not really sure how I feel about him. For the most part of the game, I didn't care for him. People kept telling me, do the social bond with Adachi, it's really interesting. And I just didn't because, first of all, he was never there. He didn't care for me. He didn't want to go out with me. So I tried and then I gave up. And then I said, whatever, I don't care. I didn't really think much of him. I don't even hate him. Do I hate him? So he's probably you know what? I do hate him. Because he was being like slightly annoying, slightly I don't care for him for the whole game, and then in the end it turns out he's the killer. And was it really his fault in the end? Yeah, maybe. What? I don't know. So I hate you, Adachi. I hate your little punchable face. So you're going hate. So we're at the end, and now I want to choose like 2 or maybe 3 characters that go to S tier. It's kind of not too hard for me to do that, because looking at my A tier characters, I can clearly see which characters deserve to go to S tier for me. That is just my opinion, guys. But I feel like it's definitely Yukiko. Yukiko was the best. I don't have anything bad to say about her. Nanako was MVP, honestly. She was so strong throughout the whole game, so she deserves to be there, and she's adorable. She's the most adorable young girl in any game I've ever played, so she goes there. And I think I want to put Kanji up there too. Surprisingly, he was one of the characters I really connected with the most. I find that these 3 characters were the absolute best in the Persona 4 Golden game. So yeah, I'm going with that. So there you go. This is my tier list for characters from Persona 4 Golden. I am sure you don't agree with a lot of the choices I made, and also I know that I put in hate the 2 bad guys, the guys that actually killed someone. So that's probably, you might think, well, duh, they're the bad guys, you're supposed to hate them. But you're right. That's why I hate them, because they killed people for no reason. Do you guys know what Adachi's motivation was? He had no motivation. He had no true motivation. So, and the same with, okay, so I kind of understand Mitsuo a little more. But I still hate him. He was not a good guy, so duh. Okay. So guys, please share your opinion in the comments. I look forward to talking to you and knowing which characters you enjoy the most. And thank you guys so much for watching. This was so much fun. I really enjoy making tier lists. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. So write in the comments your opinion, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.